Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a pregnancy Q&A. So before we get started, I just want to say that me and Patrick have swapped rooms with his parents, so we are now in a different room. So I obviously didn't upload last week because I wasn't feeling too well, but yeah, we're in a different room, which is why the background is slightly different. I normally film downstairs, but I thought I'd film here for now. We are going to be decorating and painting the walls, and that's why there's like clothes and stuff everywhere for now. But yeah, so I've got some questions on my laptop that you guys have asked on Instagram, so make sure you go follow my Instagram so you know when I'm going to be asking questions for Q&As and stuff. But if you do have any more and you don't want to go and follow my Instagram, then feel free to leave them in the description box down below and I'll do another Q&A. But yes, I have some questions on my laptop and I think that's everything, so let's just get into the video. So the first question is, how many months pregnant are you? So I am 24 weeks, which is equivalent to 6 months, I think, or 6 months and a bit, or just 6 months, but it's roughly 6 months. I know, like, I feel like it's more modern now to say the weeks rather than the months, but older people seem to say the months, or just some, like, the more traditional way. Not older, don't want to seem rude, but yeah, the more traditional way is to say the months, but I say the weeks. So yeah, 24 weeks and 1 day, because every Thursday I turn the week. I feel like I proper ramble in these videos as well, like that was actually such an easy question to answer and I rambled for so long. The next one is, do you know the sex of the baby? So you guys would probably already know this if you have seen my gender reveal video, so if you haven't, you can go and watch that now. I'm giving you a warning because I'm going to tell you what it is. But yes, I do know the gender, and the gender is a little girl, and I'm really excited to meet her. I'm just so excited. The next question is, have you felt any kicks or movement yet? So yes, I have. I didn't feel it for a while because quite a lot of people feel it at like 18. I have 18 weeks. I have this app called Peanut where you can, this is not sponsored or anything, but where you can meet other pregnant people like around your area, or just in general. There's different groups with like different due dates and stuff like that, and quite a few people on there were starting to feel kicks early, so I was like, it's getting a bit late, like I haven't felt any. But yes, I will put when, like, how many weeks I was when I started feeling it, but yeah, it is getting a bit stronger. And Patrick was able to feel, I think he's felt her like twice, because I was sitting there and I was like, come on, let's just film, because she's moving, and she did this really big kick, and like it was like on the second day of me even feeling her, and it was like the biggest kick ever. It literally moved my whole stomach, and we literally looked at each other like, I was like, did you feel that? He's like, yeah. The next question is, what would you call your baby if it was a boy? So I'm actually not going to be answering this question because we have got a name for if it was a boy. We really thought it was going to be a boy at the beginning, and then we switched to thinking it was a girl. So we do have a name. So I'm not going to say it in case we have a boy next time we're pregnant or anything. And then you guys will know what it is already, and we want to keep it a surprise. I will be doing a video though, if you guys would like, comment down below and let me know. A video of names that we are not ever going to be using, and the reason why we're not going to be using them for like girl and boy. So yeah, let me know down below if you want to see that. The next question is, do you want more children? So obviously I'm only on my first, I'm also only 18. It wasn't planned. But yes, I've always wanted to have a little family and I do want more kids. I'm not too sure how many. We've always said like 2 or 3, but obviously that might change after being more pregnant and being in labour. I might decide I don't want any more kids and to adopt or anything, because adopting also seems like a good idea in the future. But I think for now, just sticking with one is a good idea until a little bit longer. Obviously, I mean, I'm not going to have a giant age gap between my kids, but I'm definitely not planning on getting pregnant straight away again. I'm going to enjoy the time I have with this kid and get used to being a mother. The next one is, what has been your biggest craving? So I've actually had quite a few cravings, and I haven't really had any which are like just one main thing. They kind of changed. So at the beginning is when I had most of my cravings. So quite a lot of them, I'm just reading the list because I wrote down the ones from the beginning. Quite a lot of them I would say is like mince and mash. So mash I would say is a top one, because cottage pie, I love it. I've always loved it. It's always been my favourite meal, with onions as well, because onions are my favourite too. This is just before being pregnant anyways, so it's like heightened that for me. And we have cottage pie all the time, and also spaghetti bolognese, which is really strange. We literally had it yesterday and the day before because I really wanted it, and yeah, that's been since the start of my pregnancy all the way to now. The spaghetti bolognese and the cottage pie, and I've gotten Patrick really liking it, and I've taught him how to make it, so we've been making it together quite a lot. Another craving which I had, which is just like I had it once and then I ate it, and then after I ate it I'm like, I don't want it anymore, and it's very specific as well, is Chicago town pizzas, the little tiny ones though, which are like this small, and they have little tiny pepperonis on them. Another craving I had as well, which is really annoying because I can't eat it, is pepperoni. So I can have it if it's cooked, so like on the little Chicago town pizzas, but I can't have it by itself, and I just want to open a pack of salami and eat it. Like, so I've said to Patrick he needs to stock up on it, for when after I give birth, I will literally be eating all of it. Another thing which is kind of the opposite of what I've been craving was chocolate. At the beginning I couldn't eat any chocolate because it would make me feel sick, but now I'm able to eat chocolate and it's really good. And one more thing is these fizzy sweets that I've been eating lately, but I think the main reason why I eat them is because after I eat them the baby goes a bit crazy because she clearly likes sweet foods, which kind of runs in the family. Our family are a cake people. I'm not really a cake person though, the rest of my family is, so we'll see if baby girl is as well. The next question is, what has been the best part of being pregnant? And I think for me, one of the best parts is being able to feel the baby move around and kick in my belly, because it makes it feel so much more real that she is there. I mean, it does have its downs as well, but I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, it is really cute to feel and see her moving around. I mean, I can't really see it yet, but I'm guessing that will come in a bit later. And yes, I am and also going to the scans to be able to see her, because I feel like it seems more real when you can see her on a scan and see that she is in your stomach. I also love the little bump growing, which does get pretty annoying with clothes, because you think, oh, it fits me still, and then the next day it's like, no, it doesn't fit anymore. But yeah. So as I said, getting onto this now, is what is the worst thing about being pregnant. So obviously pregnant is an up and down journey. I'm gonna say as well, the worst thing about being pregnant, I would say, is the birthing, the thought of having to give birth. But I'll get onto that a bit later. But what I'd say mainly is when baby girl moves and like moves my bladder, because I literally feel like I'm gonna pee myself. If I sneeze, if I cough, pee myself. Or like I go away and I come back and then I'm like, I need a wee again, so I have to go again. Having to wake up in the middle of the night for a wee, I think I've started training myself by accident to just sleep through the whole night, and in the morning I wake up really early, desperate, and end up going to the toilet at like 6 AM. Another one is the growing pains because obviously your uterus is growing really big, and that does actually really hurt, and like I've had quite a lot of back pain, you know, carrying the weight of this baby, but it's all going to be worth it. The next one is, do you have any names picked out? And yes, we have her full name picked out, but we are not going to be sharing the name. We might be sharing it with a couple close people, but we're not going to be sharing it with everyone or like loads of people until the birth. The next question is, who will be with you during labour? So obviously Patrick, my partner, is going to be with me, and then also my mum is going to be with me whilst I am giving birth. Next is, do you have a birth plan? And no, I do not have a birth plan right now. I have a few ideas, I think, of like different things to put in it, but obviously Patrick's mum is a doula, so she'll be able to help me do it as well. So I've got to have a sit down with both the mums to help me do that, but I will be doing that soon. The next question, all about labour still, is, will you be recording labour? So I am not too sure. I'm going to be filming the weeks coming up to it. I'm going to be trying to film, but I don't know how I'm going to handle it. As I said, I'm only 18, I'm going to be giving birth, it's my first baby, you know, it's going to be a bit stressful. Sorry if you can hear the noise in the background, it's just Penny, the cat, just going over around the room. Yeah, but I'll be trying to record like the start of labour, like when I start getting contractions and stuff. And I'll have my mum there, who also has her own YouTube channel, and Patrick, so I have two people, so one person can always be helping me and I can have someone else filming little bits. But if there is no video, I'm gonna make no promises that there is gonna be a video, because obviously we don't know what's gonna happen until the time. But if there is no video, I will definitely be doing a birth story, telling you everything that happens in loads of detail. Next one, still about labour, is are you going to have a natural or a medical birth? So I am planning on having a natural birth as much as I can, but again, like I said, I don't know what's going to be like. I might end up having epidurals and stuff, or anything could happen. So, but that's just my plan so far. How are you feeling about birth? So I am scared, but I've been watching so many videos lately, and to be honest, it scares me less because I feel like I'm a person who needs to know how things are gonna go, so then I'm not nervous when it happens. But obviously with birth and labour, you can't do that. You can't plan out exactly how it's gonna go. That it just doesn't work like that. Like, it's not gonna be able to happen like that. So, but watching the videos just helps me because quite a lot of them are similar. I mean, obviously different things happen to different people in different ways in birth, but I feel a bit less stressed out about it and a bit more just excited because I know that at the end of it, I'm going to have my little baby girl. What do you look forward to after giving birth? So after pregnancy. So I would say obviously having my baby girl, being able to cuddle her and, you know that I'm her mother. I created her. Like, it's crazy to think about it. And also to eat loads of the foods that I'm not allowed to, but it's mainly just pepperoni. That's out of the foods. Pepperoni is just the one thing that I also I haven't thought about this. One thing that I really wanted to do, I've done it before, but I really wanted to go ice skating around Christmas and we never went. And then after that, I was pregnant in like January. So it's like, next question is, will you be breastfeeding? So I am planning on breastfeeding, yes. But I also have got loads of bottles and stuff, so I won't be doing like just breastfeeding. It won't be exclusively breastfeeding. I'll be like breastfeeding but then also pumping, but it will be all breast milk if I can. If not, then, you know, it's not the end of the world. Not everyone can, but I'll be trying my best to, and I am planning on doing that. And to be a stay-at-home mum, or do you plan on going into work or back to work? I'm planning on being a stay-at-home mum. So Patrick is still in college. He has 1 more year left after this year, which finishes in a couple of weeks, and after that he's gonna do personal training. But yeah, I plan on being a stay-at-home mum to look after our little girl whilst he goes to work and gets us our money. And the last question I have is, do you have any nursery ideas / themes? So this room is obviously mine and Patrick's room now, but we are going to have like a changing room in here and her bed obviously with us, because we have, I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one where it's like next to Penny made me jump. It has the little bed next to ours, like attached to it, because obviously she's going to be sleeping with us for the first couple weeks or whatever. And we're going to have all her clothes in some drawers on a changing table, which is going to go over there. But if you want, I can vlog like doing our room and stuff, so you can get some sort of idea. But yeah, we have got a room next door for a nursery, but it's only small, so I'm not really too sure. But the plan for this room is to have it white and gold themed, so that so mainly white, but then with little hints of gold. So like gonna have a little bookcase which has like some gold rimming around it or something like that. Just have slight bits of gold around the room to make it really nice. So that is all my questions that I got given. If you have any more, like I said, you can go over to my Instagram and ask me them, or you can go down below into the description box. Not into the description box, you can go down below into the comments and comment any questions that you have and I'll answer them. Also comment any videos that you want me to do. I am stuck for some video ideas at the moment. This is the last video idea that I have, and I need one for next week, so it's probably mainly going to be vlogs as well. So let me know if you guys would prefer some vlogs as well, so you can just kind of get into it. And yeah, so that is everything. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you all. Bye. Mwah.